Hi there! We have a couple of new observations to show you. They took place on December 13th between 3:15 and 3:45 p.m. It was a very hazy day and a bit windy with high humidity. The air temperature right at the water surface was reading around 32.9 degrees Fahrenheit, while the air temperature from a few feet above the surface was reading around 32.4 degrees Fahrenheit. The water temperature near the shore was showing 41.1 degrees Fahrenheit. First, we'll focus on the distant bank, which is around 1,000 feet from the observer, and this tree, which has fallen over, just beyond the midpoint of this body of water. The center of the camera lens will be around 2 inches above the surface at its lowest viewing height, and we will raise and lower the camera throughout these observations. Notice the features on this distant bank and what occurs to them as we raise and lower the camera. Also, pay attention to the apparent water horizon line and how it recedes as we raise the camera. Even from 6 inches or so above the surface, we cannot see the water surface leading all the way up to the distant bank, and the apparent horizon line appears around where the tree is. Around 10 inches or so above the surface, the apparent water horizon is beyond the tree, but still doesn't lead all the way to the distant bank. As we lower the camera, it appears closer and closer to the observer. At the same time, more and more of the light from the bottom of the distant bank does not arrive to the viewer. As per usual when the mirage is this severe, the light from the bottom 10 to 12 inches of the distant bank does not arrive to the viewer. Here's another look lowering the camera from about 10 inches down to 2 inches above the water surface. Next, we'll look at one of the RC boats along the shoreline, positioned nearly to the midway point of this body of water. The top of the RC boat we're viewing sits 2.5 inches above the water surface. Even at only around 500 feet from the camera, the bottom 3 to 4 inches or so of the light from the shoreline does not arrive to the viewer, and none of the boat is visible when viewing from 2 inches above the surface. As we raise and lower the camera, the boat comes in and out of view. Once again, this shows how strong upward refraction can be over short distances and without a whole lot of temperature variation in the air layers above the surface. We have many more tests planned soon. Thanks for watching!